The Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 4 storyline is absolutely insane. There's so many secrets to uncover and so much going on in Fortnite right now. From Doctor Doom's return to the Wanderer and Jones and Hope's story. This is the entire story of Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 4 in detail.
Doctor Doom. Some call him the greatest villain, some the most brutal, the smartest and scariest one to go against. But also some call him a hero, the greatest leader who deserves to rule over Earth and the only one who can truly save us. But which side among these two is lying and which one is right about Doom? Is he truly a horrible guy, or maybe we were wrong and he's a hero? In this video we will fully understand who Doctor Doom is, his entire storyline and everything he has ever done within Fortnite, especially everything he will do within the absolute Doom season. The man who lost his family to the devil, devoted his entire life into saving his mother, grew up to become the strongest Marvel character and their best villain, evolved into so-called God Emperor Doom as he collides all of the multiverse into a single universe.
This character is absolutely insane, and we're just getting started, man.
And kills Thanos with his bare hands. Now he's within Fortnite, learning the ways of the Imagine Order, as he gains the strongest magic of all time right out of Pandora's box. So now he has evolved into the strongest being ever, killing the Avengers, Fantastic Four, Galactus, and many others. Doom is ready to create the perfect society, his own version of the Imagine Order. But we need to understand how strong he truly is.
Does that mean that he was behind the society? I guess we'll find out.
Doom's history as a character, and whether he's a villain or a hero, so we can exactly find out why he plans to build the perfect society.
Here we go. We're just starting.
Doom is the child of Werner and Cynthia, who was born within Latveria. This country during these days was ruled over by a horrible leader, one who hurt and abused the people of Latveria. Werner von Doom didn't really want any trouble, so he mainly focused on protecting his child and wife. But Cynthia, Doom's mother, hated the terrible state of their country. This is into Cynthia becoming a witch and learning the dark arts and magics to become powerful. As all of that learning leads into her summoning the devil of Marvel, Mephisto. She asks Mephisto to give her powers so Cynthia can save her people from this horrible ruler. But Mephisto, being the trickster demon he is, he chooses to manipulate Cynthia while also giving her the powers she asked for.
Man, there's so much Marvel lore. I watched like all of the MCU up to No Way Home. The comics just have it all, don't they? There's so much going on. It's kind of overwhelming.
These powers and manipulations cause her to go after the leader of Latveria and his army, killing every single one of them that she can while a small group manages to survive. Right there, Mephisto taking back his powers and letting those survivors kill Cynthia so he can take her soul into hell.
What the hell?
Doctor Doom's mother died a very tragic death trying to save her country, as she has now become locked up by Mephisto within his domain. While Victor Von Doom watched all of this happen at a very young age, there was no time to waste as those survivors have now come to kill both Victor and his father. So the Doom family get on move trying to escape running away. At that time going through a very cold and snowy road as Doom's father does his best to protect his child from the cold. His father does manage to protect him, but at the cost of his own life being taken away by the extreme cold. Doom has now not only lost his mother to the devil, but also his father is dead too. The aggressive, chaotic nature of his future and the obsession he has for fighting Mephisto. Just all of the characteristics of Doctor Doom started from right here. Since then, Doctor Doom has evolved into who he is now. Doom devoted his life into saving his mother from the devil, starting that by finding the very books his mother studied to learn the dark magics. As in the future, he even became one of the strongest sorcerers. So great to the point he replaced Doctor Strange as the Sorcerer Supreme.
Oh yeah, I'm not surprised with that, because Doctor Strange is literally dead on the map. There's like his necklace or whatever is on the map. Doctor Doom has killed Doctor Strange in the Fortnite universe.
Alongside this, Dr. Doom also began his scientific experiments and inventing his own technologies. Victor is one of the smartest people of all time, and his brain is one of the best things about him. His technologies are so brilliant to the point that they attracted the American government. They promised Doom to give him everything he needs if he chooses to come with them to America instead. So within the extremely advanced science labs that they have, Doom can keep inventing crazy technologies. Doom used to have a child who lover named Valeria. But leaving Latveria would mean that he has to leave her as well, even though the name Valeria always stayed in a special part of his heart.
Valeria? That was the woman from season 1 chapter 5. Do you think that's connected?
Forever. Victor Von Doom has now traveled into America. This place is where he began his first ever prototypes of what became the Doombots in the future. Robots that are made to look exactly identical to him and be very powerful, so they can be sent to do things while Doom is busy with more important things. Victor then meets his greatest rival for the first time ever within these labs, that being Reed Richards, who was another student of this place just like Doom, and they both were the smartest people at that place. This caused a great competition between these two characters that went on for many years. Surprisingly, Mr. Fantastic was the biggest egotistical and rude one here, not really Dr. Doom, as even while Dr. Doom was working on a big machine made for letting Doom finally save his mother, Reed Richards started pointing out design flaws regarding Doom's invention aggressively, causing Victor to get really distracted while building the machine. Once the machine is ready, Doom uses it to connect right into Mephisto's hell domain. They're getting to see his mother's screams while she is chained up, as she is trying to protect her son from the devil. But before Victor gets to do anything for saving his mother, the machine fully explodes and Doom goes unconscious, waking up in a hospital after to see his face completely ruined. The machine exploded because of the distraction which Mr. Fantastic caused while Doom was working on it. That forever made Doom blame Reed for this explosion, not being able to save his mother's soul and his face being ruined.
Oh man.
As from here on, this to become the biggest rivals. Dr. Doom has only helped Mr. Fantastic once since then, that being to save Reed and Sue's daughter, who is born unwell because of negative zone's radiation. Doom accepts to save her life only if he gets to choose a name for her after it, so he uses his mastermind and magical powers to free her from this radiation, as then he names her Valeria, the same name as Doom's.
Wait, that could be the woman in Fortnite.
Then Valeria grew up to be very intelligent just like her father, and very smart and chaotic just like Dr. Doom, who she calls Uncle. Now let's
Why does she call him Uncle? Wait, did I miss something?
talk about Doom's design. The armor of Dr. Doom is built by a special material that is meant to protect him from danger, and especially from the manipulations of Mephisto, while inside of the armor is filled with many technologies built by Doom to give him powers, especially when mixed with the magic he knows. This armor is forged and becomes his second skin, as he calls the mask of it his new face.
Oh no, hell no, I thought it was just a mask. It's fused to his face? Oh god.
No mortal will ever get to see his true face again after the scars of failure. But with the addition of this super powerful suit, Doom not only is one of the greatest magical sorcerers of all time, or the smartest person with the craziest invention,
This is gonna be insane.
or super strength and durability thanks to his suit, dimensional travel, spellcasting, and the ability to switch his mind with others, thanks to even learning some ancient magic that are erased from history. He is basically one of the strongest Marvel characters of all time, and we're not even talking about Doom's strongest form, God Emperor Doom, the form he gained when consuming the power of every Beyonder in the multiverse, basically becoming unstoppable and ruling over the entire multiverse and the battle world. But Doom's greatest strength is not his magic or technology. As I've said, he's a brilliant guy. Many times Victor chooses to win his fights through manipulating his enemies from the shadows. He likes to find out what exactly you want from the world and use that to manipulate you as much as
That's exactly
possible.
what he did with
Exactly
Megalodon.
what he did to the Thing, telling him that he can turn the Thing into a human again, while it was just a trick for Doom to hurt the Fantastic Four badly. As one more example, every year around the summertime, Doom goes to hell and fights the demon Mephisto over and over again till the day he can save his mother's soul. So far he has failed every single time, but once Doctor Strange chose to help him with it, Dr. Von Doom is known to manipulating his enemies from the shadows. He likes to find out what exactly you want from the world and use that to manipulate you as much as possible. Exactly what he did to the Thing, telling him that he can turn the Thing human again, while it was just a trick for Doom to hurt the Fantastic Four badly. As one more example, every year around the summertime, Doom goes to hell and fights the demon Mephisto over and over again till the day he can save his mother's soul. So far he has failed every single time, but but once Doctor Strange chose to help him with it, Dr. Von Doom is known to betray anyone for his own gain, as right at that moment, Doom trades Doctor Strange's soul to Mephisto, so he gets his mother's in return, which that also failed because Doom's mother Cynthia doesn't want to watch her child do such horrible and evil things, so she doesn't want to go with Doom because of this. These are only some of the characteristics that makes Doom feel like a villain. He is also very brutal and ruthless. He also has one of the biggest egos in Marvel, thinking that only he is the one who can save the people of the world, cause no one is as strong or as smart as him to do.
He might not be wrong there. This guy seems so powerful.
So, if he ever sees something that could make him stronger, he will trick you and steal it for himself as well. Because Doom believes that you're not worthy of such powers, you don't know the right way to use them. But if all of these sound horrible and make Dr. Doom a villain, then why is he respected by so many people? Why is he called one of the best rulers on Earth? And just so loved by so many people? That mostly comes down to the home country he was born within, Latveria. So let's talk about it. After Doom came back to his country, he freed it from all the terrible people and rulers controlling it. And then he built his kingdom within there with an extremely cool looking castle, especially like the graphics.
Okay, bro, here's Cyan talking about the graphics again. Just talk about the story. Bro's getting distracted.
Oh my god, look at the textures and
I think the chapter 4 graphics are better, but yeah, they're still good.
the lighting. Why are the graphics just so good?
Perfect.
Okay, you can't go a video without the memes, can you, Cyan?
Rather, it was the exact opposite. Victor made education free and much more advanced. He freed his people from sickness, freed them from ever getting hungry going without food.
So he's a good guy? Hold on.
As he built everyone homes and safety, then keeping a close watch for people who don't deserve to live within this super safe and awesome country. While he dropped the crime rate to 0 in Latveria
Damn, like, wow.
and made the safest country ever, as even he himself never brought any villainy or anything to that country. The fights he had with Avengers or Fantastic Four and things like that, they always happened outside of the country. He's also massively against littering, so he built a custom-made dumpster and placed them all over the map.
No
or even
way.
these posters for spreading the word. Then there was also this poster for littering that is like, litter at your own dare, I must smack you if you do
That's
so.
crazy.
And then look at under the poster, every single littering. There's no littering any other part of Latveria but right here.
I will find you, and I will kill you.
Wow. Okay. This is what makes Cyan so funny, though.
To a store to sell bread and doom-shaped cookies to people. Dude smacks people and rules over an entire
Bro is selling cookies, ice cream as well, and he's stopping people from littering? Are we sure this man's a villain?
country. Then in his free times he chooses to go bake and follow his bread passions into cooking. If he's not one of the
making
most
bread
perfect
too.
husbands possible, then I don't know who he is. Now recently a protest began in Latveria, and do you wanna know how Doom chose to handle it? No, not by beating up all of them people. He went into his bakery and made a whole new ice cream menu, and chose to give all of the protesters free ice cream. Free ice cream in return of protesting. That is
Are you kidding?
genuinely insane. Now you should probably
Okay.
get why Latvians love
If you guys do anything wrong, you can make up to it by giving them ice cream.
and respect Dr. Doom so much, or why they even call him the best ruler ever, or how this is exactly why many Marvel heroes believe that the world would have been a much better place if Dr. Doom was ruler of the entire Earth. The mix of good and bad has made Doom become one of the most complex storyline characters, and also the most fun one to follow, but a story that no one expected to follow strikes Doom out of nowhere. A Bifrost gate opens right on Doom in a random day, as he is teleported into an unknown world, a single island of chaos, and a red beaming star coming closer every second.
This is where it connects to Fortnite. I'm excited.
Dr. Doom has been teleported into Fortnite Reality Zero, and so one of his wildest adventures ever begins from this moment.
Here we go. This is it, chat.
As Galactus senses the energy of the 0 point, he begins flying right into Reality Zero, making 4 come to us and warn us of the Nexus War. Then 4, with the power of the Bifrost, brings many Marvel friends to help him in this omniversal fight. One of those people brought in was Dr. Doom himself, the mastermind. Doom within this world takes over a town and makes it feel like his hometown Latveria, as he then helps Stark with technologies needed to defeat Galactus, probably being the one to create these bombs. The plans work and Galactus, among all of the Marvel heroes, are sent back to reality.
Oh yeah, he helped us defeat Galactus, didn't he? But I guess that's part of like his manipulation that he does. He doesn't want anyone to be more powerful than him.
616, but Doom never really left. At their time on the island, the Marvel people were working together with the IO for fighting Galactus. And ever since then, the leader of IO, Geno, he became really interested into the one called Doom. Both highly intelligent beings with a powerful suit who chooses to manipulate people from the shadows. Yet both of them want the best for the world and want to protect it. Geno senses how similar of a person Doom is to himself. So because of it, he always kept contact with Victor Von Doom, as Geno was waiting for the right time to invite Dr. Doom into becoming an important part of the Imagine Order, a member of the Inner Circle. That moment comes when the Great War of Io and the Seven begins. There is no time to waste, and such powerful ally would be very useful. So Geno finally turns Dr. Doom into an Io higher-up. The first task of his after joining was to help the Io in this war, doing that by chasing the same Zero Shard that John Jones and the Imagined were chasing to find. This shard was broken off of the 0 point by Galactus, and it was thrown with him into the Marvel world. The Seven need the energy of that thing to supercharge their mech. So taking it away from the Seven would be a guaranteed win to IO, but Jones nor Doom were the first to find the shard. The one called High Evolutionary is first to come across it, and begins studying the shard to learn the secrets of the Omniverse. That's making him see the end of the world.
Like Vision.
As I have said before, Dr. Doom likes to manipulate his enemies and make them defeat themselves in these type of situations. So he attracts Jones and the other heroes into finding the place of the High Evolutionary, causing the both to begin fighting each other and be distracted. This made it so Doom could just walk into that place and take the shard for himself easily. Now the second part of Io's plans gets revealed. Doom was told to then use this shard and teleport onto the Ice Moon, a giant frozen moon with the sleeping Ice King on it. This place used to be in a frozen reality where its ruler traveled the Omniverse, finding every single powerful monster or weapon that could destroy entire realities, and then freezing them within his Ice Moon, because Ice King believes that these things are way too powerful for anyone to have control on them. That's causing the king to have an entire collection of best weapons in the entire Omniverse. So to protect this collection, he takes the Ice Moon out of the frozen reality and teleports it into Reality Zero instead, because this world used to be completely lonely and safer than any other place. The King of Ice has now become lonely as he chooses to protect this collection even more by beginning an extremely deadly snowstorm on the entire moon. The storm he created was so deadly that it is said that it could even destroy a Seven suit. But Doom at the moment has the Zero Shard which can protect him, so he was tasked by the IO to teleport onto this moon, and after grab as many of the powerful weapon collections of Ice King as possible, since these will be very useful against the Seven. While yes, the Wanderer cloak we get to see later in the story, that is also one of the powerful collections of the Ice King.
No
Victor
way.
successfully gathers many of these weapons, but while doing so he has to fight Jones's team within there. That's causing him to lose the Zero Shard because of a Spider-Man and getting extremely pissed after it, nearly killing Wolverine, Shuri, the Imagined and Jones, all of them at the same time, as he takes these weapons collections onto the island after, because he is told to give them all to the IO so they can use them against the Seven. But now the thing is, Doom is not really the type of person to work for someone else.
He's gonna betray them.
He accepted to help Geno because he likes the idea of an Imagine Order a lot, and so he wanted to learn way more about it as a higher up. All this time, Dr. Doom helping the IO was for his own gains, as he kills Gunner with one of the Ice King weapons, then opening a portal to Latveria, then leaving the Reality Zero with all of the Ice King weapons to let the IO be destroyed by the Seven. Doom at this moment promises a day where he creates his own version of IO, the creation of the perfect society, because the idea of an imagined order is good, but only Doom can do it right. Or so that's what Victor says himself.
He's very egotistical, isn't he?
The imagined order is now destroyed, and Doom awaits for the right moment to begin his perfect society on Reality Zero.
So he is behind the society. That's insane. Here we go.
The chapter 5 of Fortnite begins. We have arrived on a world controlled by a faction named the Society. A faction with a vision for this island, and here to create a perfect society, exactly like the same thing which Doom promised to create, as one of the main leaders of this faction is named Valeria, the exact same name that is very special Doom because of his lost lover, and Mr. Fantastic's daughter who he named Valeria.
Also, it isn't his daughter.
Society we see taking over the island and searching for powerful Greek god relics should be the exact same one that Dr. Doom wanted to create, or at least the early building blocks of it, as Doom doesn't want to call himself officially the leader of it yet, and only manipulates it from the shadows, especially with the help of Valeria, who was given this name to tease her partnership in the storyline, creating the perfect society with the help of one another. The society we see here is only building blocks of what's coming and not the final form, because Doom must first evolve into a strongest being ever to lead this faction into victory. As to reach this much power, Valeria thinks of a magic source that they could use to evolve Doom with it,
there you
taking
go.
her grandfather's book to him and showing the secrets of Pandora's box. On this same book, Doom sees a connection to the Greek moths. Those in mythologies are said to carry the souls of the dead. While for so many years Doom has been trying to save his mother's soul but always failed, the moth on this book gives Victor ideas of how he could use this power to save his mother as well, making him agree with Valeria that they must find this hidden Pandora. So with his power, Doom can rule over the perfect society, while at the same time finally defeating Mephisto to save his mother's soul, as the search of Valeria trying to find the box begins right away, leading her to find it near the Greek ruins, locked up to the hand of a sleeping titan under the ground, one which she can awaken the hand of only for a moment thanks to her flame and fire powers. So the box has finally come out of hiding, as Valeria finally opens it. But the first thing which leaves the box was not the powers that Doom was chasing to gain.
No.
Instead, it was the Greek gods and the locations that were put inside of it by the Titans after the ancient war. The gods are released to the world once more, and they close the box right away after it, to make sure that the powers inside of it do not escape, or so the evils within it. At this moment, Oracle, the future foreteller, tells us prophecies of a wanderer figure slowly coming to us.
And doom is on the horizon. Before the skies turn black, darkened skies, choking dust, the wanderer draws near. Even in the darkness, hope will guide you.
As then she tells a prophecy to Zeus as well, one regarding how Zeus's downfall and his end is coming really soon, one brought to him by a mortal. This prophecy causes Zeus to go crazy and want to kill every single mortal to protect himself. But what he did not know of was, I don't think that Oracle was talking about any random mortal. I believe that she was specifically talking about the Wanderer itself.
Oh,
the
no.
same person she has been telling us to worry about and prepare to fight. Dr. Doom should be the one who brings the true downfall of Zeus. So as the mortals break the immortality of Zeus, he begins the plan of his to strike the box with a special type of lightnings, filling up the big orb in the middle, which to me is the key needed for releasing the powers inside. Zeus was planning to release the evils within the box, which would have destroyed the world and the mortals with it, and he successfully does so. But what he did not see is that someone was expecting him to do that. Dr. Doom. He had Pandora's box connected relics which attracted these energies into himself instead, causing the evils to travel into the distance and exactly strike right onto him. Doom absorbed the energies which Zeus released, and it all happened while he was on a ship coming towards our island. This ship which he was on was owned by a leader named Megalodon. It is somewhat
Megalodon? Really, Cyan? It's Megalodon? Really?
pirate ship made to destroy different places.
The boat isn't even a shark. It's Megalodon.
Steal their valuable things for themselves. The reason why Dr. Doom is on it is because of a powerful liquid Megalodon owned, and it was invented by the machinist. Doom needed this liquid for many parts of his plan, one of those being for the power of Nitro to bring Pandora's box out from hiding, because after what Zeus did. This box went underground yet again onto a fully hidden spot, but the mass amount of nitro could bring it out. Later on it will be helpful for other things as well. So Doom chooses to use one of the Ice King collections he stole to his advantage here. A Wanderer cloak that made him appear much more powerful and godlike, while also giving him abilities to keep his identity hidden and even go invisible like a ghost. The powerful nature of it was useful to trick Megalodon.
Bro's got Harry Potter's cloak.
While keeping himself hidden was useful because there are many people on the island who know of Doom, especially Jones. Doom, looking all terrifying, speaks to Megalodon and promises him of a powerful world to conquer and destroy, one which has lots of powerful things for these pirates to steal for their own. And as I have told you before, Doom loves to manipulate people. Exactly what's happening right here. Megalo, after seeing the Pandora's energy, agrees to keep moving towards the island, but he's doing that just because he wants that power for himself.
If this is Gunner, because people were saying he looks like Gunner, imagine if it is because before he killed Gunner, and if he's back again, he's betrayed him again.
Dr. Doom again wants him on the island because he needs the nitro, not the guy. Once they arrive with a huge sandstorm, the Wanderer begins planning with Megalo on how they should conquer this island. Doom tells Megalo to create much more of this nitro and fuel up the Leviathan ship, so they can use that to destroy the island quickly. And of course Megalo likes the idea and agrees with it. So they build a huge factory on the island, creating a big amount of nitro and moving it through the pipes to the ship. But again, if you hear this guy telling you exactly what you want to hear, that is not a good thing. As the nitro begins flowing, reaching even the containers of the ship, Doom reveals his true plan of why he wanted this. He hacks the nitro converter, causing it to explode, and this explosion keeps chaining onto the source of it, causing a nuke level explosion which releases a pool of nitro that exactly was needed to force the Pandora's box out from hiding. Doom never cared about Megalodon, nor he ever wanted Megalo to destroy this island. Doom wanted to create his perfect society on this world and evolve it, not damage it. So he betrays Megalodon and even possibly kills him. It's time for him to reach what he and Valeria have been searching for so long. He opens the box and finally steals all of its energy for himself, as the box after it shuts down and dies. The Pandora's box energy, which Oracle reveals that was meant to be absorbed by Hope, not Doom. The Wanderer rewrote the stars and changed the future for everyone by being the person who gains this power rather than Hope. But that might have actually been a good thing to happen, because the box was talking to Hope a lot, being scared of the Wanderer stealing its energy, wanting Hope to open it before he does. And John Jones even warned us of how the Pandora's box probably is tricking Hope. He said that the powers of Hope within there are not a good thing, and it will either destroy Hope or turn her evil. Apparently Jones was right all along. The powers are even trying to corrupt Dr. Doom now.
Mother, I am building my new kingdom. This place reeks of failure, of fault, of imperfection. But it will not be this way for long. I will set this place to order. I will make it perfect by gentle guiding hand or by brutal fist of submission. I thought it would cheer me to gaze upon this crumbling monument. Instead, I feel nothing but vacant hunger. It must be the box. It is exhilarating, but it is also wild, chaotic, uncontrolled. Using the box again, without my armor appropriately upgraded, would be unwise. But I won't have long to wait. My work nears completion. When all is reborn in my perfect image, I will never fail again.
Trying to make him hungry
This
for more
man.
and take control of his mind, even making him not feel satisfied after destroying the Fantastic Four, only feeling empty, hungry for more. But Doom doesn't allow them to, which should be exactly why the magic wanted to be owned by Hope instead, because they probably could have easily controlled Hope and make her destroy the world, but it cannot do the same to Doom. This magic is manipulating and corrupting Hope, so it's not good for her. She needs to listen to Jones and stay far away from it.
Yes.
Which all of this makes me and Jones as well have a slight feeling of, what if Oracle is made as part of the Pandora's power? And what if she's here to manipulate Hope into getting her powers back from Doom? Oracle could be planning to betray them, just as Jones jokes about it. So it will be very interesting to find out what exactly happens to the powers of Hope in the end. But if so, have the powers corrupted Doom so far? They were actually about to, they were even really close to it. When Dr. Doom finally revealed his identity, the people who Magneto brought onto the island, many of them began charging towards Doom, as Magneto was with them as well. Doom used the new powers which he gained here and began killing every single one of these brutally, killing Moon Knight, turning Mr. Fantastic into a ball, turning the dead remains of the Thing into his throne, capturing and locking up Sue Storm, the Invisible Girl, grabbing the heart of the Human Torch and using it to heat up his home.
I don't know who any of these guys are, but like, that's insane.
Absolutely destroying Galactus, leaving his dead body
know
in
who
the
Galactus
waters
is.
of the island. Doctor Strange, Ultron, Namor, Silver Surfer, Thor, and even Magneto
Bro killed the entire Marvel universe.
himself, all of them killed by Doctor Doom and his new Pandora's powers.
The storyline got dark real quick, and I'm all here for it.
As he collects pieces of them as trophies to remember how badly they all got destroyed. But at this fight, while using the golden powers, they started to manipulate him right away, trying to go chaotic and wild as Doom was close to fully losing control on it. Since then, Doom has chosen to not use these powers whatsoever, and to wait for the time where he can make sure that he is fully in control of the powers and not the reverse. The powers are so chaotic that they're even destroying his suit, breaking off his mask. That is exactly why we don't see Doom killing heroes or fighting them anymore, hiding from us yet again because he doesn't want to use these powers for now. That is also exactly why he has sent a Doom robot into his castle instead, a robot made to look exactly like him so everyone thinks that it's the actual Doom. This robot will handle all the works of Dr. Doom and ruling over Latveria,
It's not
which
Doom?
Doom brought a piece of it and his entire castle onto the island as well. Along those, he also summoned the entire Raft prison to Reality Zero, a prison made for the most dangerous Marvel villains to be kept within. Doom brought it here to release the villains inside so they join him and help him with his mission. So he frees all of the villains like Mysterio from the prison, then gives full control over the raft to Emma Frost, while she gets to prison enemies of Dr. Doom within these prisons, keeping an eye on them and making sure no one escapes. At least putting them inside the prisons that are not completely destroyed, because half of this POI is in ruins. There is even a huge bunker cell on the raft that can only be accessed through water. There should probably be a really important prisoner within that place, which I predicted to be either Juggernaut or Wolverine. Maybe Doom.
Who is Coconut? What? Is that what his name was? Coconut? I have to go back. Juggernaut. Bro, who are these random Marvel characters? I swear.
Doom is trying to finish his Weapon X project on him and fully control Wolverine as his new weapon. But there is something really important we need to talk about. How exactly is Doom planning to protect himself from Pandora's evil powers? It gets revealed by the very powerful relics of the Greek gods. Doom will use pieces of the Pandora's box, then alongside it even more powerful Greek artifacts that is digging many places on the island to find. About 6 different places all over the map, bringing them all into a dark tower he has created filled with nitro and pure lava, as he begins to build an entirely new suit for himself within here, which is meant to be his strongest suit ever, and allow him to fully control Pandora's powers without getting corrupted.
Does that mean that we're getting like an extra style for the Doom skin if it's not going to be his actual suit, if he's upgrading it, or?
A suit which it is the design of by these posters of our future. So that is exactly what Doom is busy with at the moment, while his Doombot manages everything else. Valeria could also be helping Doom with his new suit, since her book is now found within Doom's tower. You're a thing filled with green liquids that is being cooked. What is she cooking? Is it maybe for the new armor? I'm not really sure. Once the suit is ready, Doom becomes the strongest he has ever been, or as the season calls him, he becomes the absolute Doom. But this suit is not just here to control Pandora's energy, it's for something else too. The anvil which Doom is creating this suit on has a demonic summoning circle design on it. I believe that's because the suit is also meant to protect him from demonic beings of hell, especially Mephisto, when he saw the soul moth on Valeria's book. That move should have made him believe that these powers will allow him to finally save his mother. So this suit is a big preparation Doom is doing to make sure that he is as protected and as strong as needed to finally kill Mephisto. This entire tower itself where the suit is being built right now is very demonic itself. Doom went into the underworld of Greek, destroying the places connected to Charon, as he then stole one of the fireplaces of it, using that on a summoning circle he creates right on this tower, as within this place there are 7 runes that can be seen connected to the 7 deadly sins, or the 7 Hell Lords of Marvel, the 7 runes or summoning circle. This anvil and all should be here because this entire tower of lava is built not just for creation of a suit, but more importantly this is a gate. This place will become the very gates or doors to hell itself, as Dr. Doom opens the doors and summons the demon Mephisto onto the island, so he can finally for the last time fight the demon and release his mother from it, the mother who he has built a memorial of on the island, Cynthia. This is exactly what the Halloween event of this season should be all about, the arrival of Mephisto and the Hell Demons, as we basically become the Doomslayer just going.
Oh, for God's sake,
we
Sire.
need new Doom armor in this game. Epic, come on man. So the first thing that Doom will be focusing on this season should be killing Mephisto and saving his mother, but after that he can finally go back to focusing on the creation of the perfect society, one which is started by the Society faction, and now a better version of that has been risen from the ashes of their failure, ruled over by Doom and Valeria. To create this new version of the Imagine Order, of course the 0 point is needed, which is exactly why at the location where Doom is watching the entire island and every single person from, he has a board with a drawing on it that looks exactly like the shape of this lake in the
0 point.
middle of the island, the very place which I predicted a while ago that the 0 point should be within. This board makes me believe that Doom has found the 0 point within here too, and soon he's planning to take his digging sites all focused on here instead, to bring the 0 point out and begin the creation of his new Imagine Order, which currently is making an army of soldiers for it, as he has taken a chip from his Doombot, placing it within the brain of every single one of these soldiers, so he can fully control every action they make. As Doom tries to make all of these things happen, many Marvel heroes commanded by Hope and Jones will try to fight and stop him, while even Zeus, who was healed by a mortal medic, might even have a change of heart thanks to that and join us against Doom, maybe even die while fighting him. But now, will Hope try to fight Doom without gaining her Pandora's powers? Or will she take her magic away from Doom, causing her to get corrupted? Will Oracle betray our heroes within this season? There is so much story untold about the hero side of this season's storyline that I will tell you about in the next video, so make sure to subscribe not to miss out.
Yes, guys, go subscribe to Cyan. Thank you so much to him for allowing me to react to this video. The story is absolutely insane right now. It's building up to a huge end of chapter live event and Fortnite Mayor's event, of course. Doom is going to stop at absolutely nothing to get his mother back from the devil. I think that's what they were called. What was the devil called? I don't know. I don't remember. It was like Mephisto. That was it. And it shows how uneducated I am on Marvel lore. But I definitely understand the story a lot better for this season, and I'm super excited. The story is so damn back.